Hello guys, and welcome to another video. What I have on the bench today is yet another UNISEF Walkman from the 80s, the Z1 model. This particular one was my first Walkman ever. I had as a kid, was 1984 or something like that, and it was a silver one. And ever since I was feeling a bit of nostalgia, but also it sounds great. I used to have the gray, a blue one, a white one. I gave them away, and now I have this lovely yellow one. And all of them had some great music output. Very cheap construction, nothing like fancy stuff, radio, chrome selector or whatever. It's just a simple cassette player made in Japan back in the 80s. Thank God the battery cover is still there, and I was trying to see if this works, and you can see the tape is running on the power supply that I have 5 volts fed to the device. 6 volts is what is needed, but anyhow, same thing. 5 volts. We can see the direction of the tape is great. There is output on the headphones. I have retro headphones here, but it's not clear. It's not. It stops, and it has a bit of distortion. And there is a certain list of things you have to do on devices like this when you get your hands on these. Of course, it's cassette player. We absolutely need to get the belt changed. Then we have to work with the head up here. So we need to clean the head at some point with alcohol and check if there is rust around it. And then we need to also, let me take the cassette. We have to work also with the pinch roller here, clean it, and with alcohol as well, the capstan and everything up here. So then we need to adjust. There is a variable resistor inside to adjust the speed of the motor. Okay, clean azimuth, clean head, variable resistor for the speed adjustment, and belt change. So those are just a few things you can do. I'm sure that this one has a problem with a jack, so I need to resolder or put some fresh solder over the solder points over the earphone jack here, and take a look around inside and for rust, for any particles around the circuitry and all that. It's a simple construction. It's always easy to deal with these machines, these simple devices. So I'm going to tear it apart now. It's just a couple of screws here and there. A bit careful with the door here. Need to push firmly but lightly and pull it out. There is no screw to hold the door and stuff like that. So let me tear it apart, and I'll be back in a minute. Okay, now that the door has been removed, just by squeezing the sides, I can see there's another couple of screws down here. So it's 4 in total. And see what else. If there is I don't believe there is another pair of screws anywhere. I checked back side. So I'll be back in a while. Okay, now we have it, the sandwich opened, and the PCB has revealed. I'm going to carefully place it over this side so I can work with the motor and the belt, which apparently is on the other side. So clean and neat and simple circuitry. I love it. Not a single sign of dust, rust. How is it possible? Serial number is here. So it's like brand new. If we change the belt and clean it properly, I guess we should have a fine cassette player from the 80s back in life again. So bear with me, I'll flip it over, change the belt, and I'll be back soon. Apparently we have two belts to remove. Take a look at this. I don't know if it's visible. It's terribly loose. You can see over here how it curves when spinning, curves. So it's here, you can see terribly loose. This one looks okay, but it's not a good practice to change one of them, so I'm gonna change both. That's loose as well. So I'm not sure I have the same type in my spares box, but at least I'm gonna try to find something similar. It's not very difficult. It's one that goes straight over here and one that goes underneath right there. So no hidden screws or anything on your way. It's straightforward. I just need to find the right size, the right diameter for these two ribbons. Belts or rubber, or however you want to call them. Yeah, it's terribly loose, I can feel it. And this one as well. So I will back in a second. In most cases there is some distortion coming from the volume control, which is this variable resistor over here, which has the button to go up and down and pump up or lower the volume. So this part needs to be also cleaned with alcohol, both sides, because it tends to have dust concentrated among the contacts and around the contacts. So over the years it gives us noise over the volume, especially when you're trying to adjust the volume. Terribly static voice is coming up. Okay, cleaned and fresh. I have removed the old belts. You can see it was like, both of them actually look like an egg, not like round, like a circle, like this one, which is new, as it should be. So both loose, both have been successfully here replaced. So I have to put it all back together and conduct some tests with real audio tape, and after cleaning the head and adjusting the azimuth, it should be perfectly fine. So let's see. It's usually a matter of 30 to 40 minutes to deal with these devices, and it's worth the effort. The cost is nothing, like a couple of belts. So it's always good to restore these old Walkmans from the 80s. It's a piece of musical history. So putting back everything together, and I'll be back soon. Now I forgot to zoom on over this guy here before I can close the package again. we have to stick a bitter on this variable resistor here. Some interesting facts can be found over the PCB. For example, it is actually 1984 the PCB was made, and this guy here is on the edge, which is going to be somewhere around here when I put it back on, somewhere around here. So there is place and space for a little screwdriver. So this guy controls the fast or slow movement of the tape, but essentially what it does is controls voltage to the motor, and then the motor spins faster or slow, and you can adjust just by listening to the song. If it's fast, you know how song goes. You just little increments, you can make it faster or slower using this guy. So we'll do this as last part of the service as well. So I guess we're done for today. I'm very happy. I can hear the music through my earphones, and it's pretty perfect. All I have to do now is to get back the door, and then I can put some 80s music on to celebrate another repair. So that was all for today. One of my favorite Walkman of all times, the simple Japanese wonderful UNISEF with great sound, very easy to fix, very easy to be repaired, very easy to identify the root cause of any damage, although I haven't had any damage, seriously damaged UNISEF Walkman so far. All four of my devices, 3 of them I gave away, were just fine after some cleaning and changing of the belts. And the same here today. So I love this, I just love this Walkman, and from now on, if I get my hands on another same or similar model, Z1 or V1, I won't give it away. I will keep it like for my museum, for my collection, because for now I only have this one. But anyhow, I do not regret all the gifts that I have made. So thumbs up, enjoy, and keep it retro. Thanks for watching.